But I always caveat with that. Yeah, we would go on
Stand by.
C-17.
Attention on deck.
Hey, carry on, please. How's it going?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
You nervous? You still want to do this?
Yes, sir. I'm sure.
All right. Do you want to shut this so the hecklers can?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Thanks.
Good. Well, first of all, please sit down. Tori, great to see you. I assume you're Tori because I know everybody else. Thanks for being here, and it's a really exciting day for reasons that I'll talk about here in just a second. But I'm late, but he's partly at fault. We had a situation where an unknown helicopter was flying too close to where the president is at Camp David, and we have airplanes up there to intercept and make sure that we try to take care of it. But if worst comes to worst, we would have to shoot it down to keep it, to protect the president. How's that Cam's fault? Well, the reason I was late is because I get called into a conference that he and his team are partially responsible for making sure that we have the communications network where we can talk across this building. We can talk to our teammates in Florida. We can talk to our teammates in Seattle, Washington at the Western Air Defense Sector. We can talk to the FAA. We can talk to the Secret Service. We can talk to all sorts of different people all pulled in at the same time, no matter where we are. Sometimes we're here in the building, sometimes we're at home, sometimes we're in the air on our next TDY, or we're on the ground at the next TDY, all by the executive comm team being able to pull all that together for our senior leaders to make those really, I'm not exaggerating, split-second decisions on this. And so he's new to the team, but that shows you the importance of what Cam is doing here. And he's doing it right now as a technical sergeant, but in a few minutes he'll be doing it as a master sergeant. And any promotion is extremely important. It's a cause to celebrate, and I think you need to keep in mind that when we promote, we don't promote as a reward for doing a good job in the past. That's a factor in it. If you don't do a good job in the past, you're probably not going to get promoted, but that's not it. It's not a reward. It's an assessment on the person's character and capability and their capacity to assume the responsibilities of the next rank. And I've seen plenty of people who are really, really good in the rank that they're currently serving, but when you take a step back and look, are they ready to handle all of the responsibilities of the next rank? You go, probably not. Not yet. Maybe with some more training or some more mentoring, or sometimes they've just tapped out. And that doesn't mean anything bad about them. It just means that they've hit their terminal height, in this case in the Air Force, and they've done a job well done, but they're not ready for the next level. But in this case, through testing, through close supervision, assessment of Cam's work, it's not only a reward for what he's done in the past, but we know that he can take on the responsibility of being a master sergeant. And I want to talk about that responsibility just for a second, because every rank is important, but when you move to be a master sergeant, you're now in the senior NCO Corps. You're in the top 3 is sometimes what you'll hear it described. In the U.S. Air Force, which Cam is in, you are distinctive immediately because you have the chevrons on top of the rockers. So you have the stripes, and then you have the rockers that go under that show that you're getting some experience and leadership. And then when you get the chevrons on top, 1, 2, or 3, then you know you're in the top 3, and that means leadership. No longer important to be the best at what you do. You have to be the best at what you do and be able to lead others to replace you someday in the near future or in the far future, depending on who it is you're dealing with. And so joining the Senior NCO Corps is a huge deal. And it's the reason that the Senior NCO Corps is the reason that our military has the enlisted corps of envy across the world. And so Cam will have some new responsibilities of being on the comm team, and I talked about how challenging those are because of the split-second urgency. He's going to have some other challenge of being a technical expert on all of the gear and equipment, and then he'll have to work well within a team of comm and security and front office, etc. But now he has the new responsibility of being a senior NCO and leading others and saying, someday I want someone who is an NCO to not only be me, but be better than I am. Because that's the ultimate sign of leadership, is when those that you've trained younger than you or junior to you end up being better than you because of the time that you've invested in them. So it's a real thrill to get him here. He started out maybe at the top, Aviano. I mean, it's hard to beat that if you haven't been there. Aviano, Italy, beautiful base, very important mission. And then he went to probably one of the most talked about locations in the entire Department of Defense, Andersen Air Force Base in Guam, because of its strategic location and importance, and of course the pace-setting nature of the Pacific anyway. He was there, and plus you probably had a lot to do with Tinian and all the other locations nearby where we're trying to establish a foothold, and you can't have a foothold if you can't communicate. So he was a communicator there at Andersen at a critical time in the growth of the Pacific, and I think you even dabbled a little bit in protocol as well, which means that you probably looked at the room and said, "Yep, it's all set."
Yes, sir. Yep.
Okay, and then we're lucky to get him here and on our team in the comm team after he got to Peterson. Now, hopefully we can keep him as a master sergeant, but he'll be in high demand. There'll be a lot of comm squadrons, cyber squadrons that want a leader of his capability and his potential, and we'll fight him off for a little while, but you know, I'm sure that the calls will come really soon for an outstanding NCO, senior NCO like Cam. So he's from New Jersey, so I have to ask, are you a Springsteen fan?
I am, yes, sir.
All right. So he's a senior master sergeant today. Just kidding. I'm sure that'll come. I'm sure that'll come soon enough. So what we'll do here is we'll publish some orders that allow him to get promoted. They'll come on, tack the stripes on. I think we have some NCOs that'll give him the senior NCO charge, which will be a very profound and powerful moment as he leaves the comfort of being an accomplished technical expert and then takes that technical expertise up to the leadership role. And I think that'll be a really cool moment as well. Okay, so if you could come over here, please, and publish the orders.
Attention to orders. Technical Sergeant Cameron J. Rossler is promoted to the permanent grade of Master Sergeant, effective 1 July 2024 by General Gregory N. Guillaume.
Okay,
Thanks, sir.
congratulations. Let's turn it on.
Thank you. I'm sorry. Yes, go. Thank you.
So with all the senior NCOs, past and present, please remain standing. Everyone else, please be seated. Sergeant Rossler, your role as a senior non-commissioned officer is pivotal in shaping the future of our force. You must accept responsibilities, pledge your dedication to the United States Air Force and its enduring mission for our nation to fly, fight, and win. Air power, anytime, anywhere. You will now be read the senior NCO charge. Please stand at attention and raise your right hand. As a senior non-commissioned officer, you are entrusted with the highest levels of leadership, responsibility, and expertise. In addition to fulfilling the responsibilities of junior enlisted airmen and non-commissioned officers, you are charged with the following duties. You are charged with integrating the talents, skills, and abilities of your subordinates with other teams to accomplish our mission with excellence while maintaining flexibility and execution. Be the bridge that connects our force, ensuring unity in purpose and action. You are charged with effectively communicating across the chain of command, translating orders into actionable tasks, and advocating for your airmen and their families. You are charged with the development of self, others, ideas, and organizations. Capitalize on joint, interagency, interorganizational, and multinational development opportunities, building partnership capacity in defense of our nation. You are charged with demonstrating the principles of self-discipline and independent action through continued education, training, and career broadening in all facets showcase a willingness to do what the mission demands. You are charged with fulfilling a unique and critical role in officer development at the squadron, group, wing, and higher headquarters level. Utilize your extensive experience and expertise in supporting and advising officers to successfully lead airmen of all ranks and backgrounds. You are charged with honoring our heritage while also serving as a leader for the next generation. Embrace our core values while modeling a comprehensive knowledge of Air Force foundational competencies. You are charged with cultivating a professional climate and culture within your teams, enforcing high standards and combined focus on missions execution. Clarify leadership orders, expectations, and swiftly correct behaviors that detract from good order and discipline. Do you accept this charge?
I do. Yeah, I'll kick it off. So, first of all, thank you, General Guillot, for being here and doing my promotion. It was a great honor, and I do appreciate you taking time out of your schedule. Tori, thank you for being here and pinning on my rank. Same with you, Gunny. I appreciate it. Yeah, so again, I just wanted to thank everybody here for taking time out of their day to come and witness me being promoted to senior NCO. I also would like to thank the people in my past that have mentored me to be in the position that I'm in today. Without their guidance and leadership from the get-go at Aviano to where I am now, I have no one else that I couldn't thank besides them for really kind of putting me in a good position to get where I'm at. But yeah, without that, I'm looking forward to seeing what the new rank will bring to me. Looking forward to working with the team a lot and getting all this travel in and kind of becoming the best team that we can be with different backgrounds from all different branches and going from there. So again, thank you very much for coming. I appreciate it.
That's all we have, so please come and congratulate Master Sergeant Ross.
Thanks for coming. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thanks. Congratulations. Thank you. I appreciate it.